All right, so you're launching a new business in South Carolina and you hit that first big hurdle. How in the world do I get a business license? It can seem super confusing, right? Well, today we're going to make it simple. We are going to give you the complete step-by-step guide to get it all done. Let's jump in. So you're ready to go, you've got your great idea, and you're probably looking for that one single piece of paper, the official statewide South Carolina business license. It seems like it should be the very first thing you'd look for. And here it is, the big secret, right up front. A single statewide general business license for South Carolina doesn't exist. That's right. If you've been pulling your hair out looking for it, you can stop. The way it actually works is a bit different, but don't worry, we're going to clear it all up. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with that big secret, then we'll help you pour the foundation for your business. After that, we'll get into the weeds on local versus state licenses, give you a playbook for your application, clear up that whole LLC name versus DBA thing, and then finish up with a checklist to keep you compliant. This video contains affiliate links. Before we dive into the next phase of the roadmap, let's talk about the foundation. You absolutely cannot run a legal, compliant business in South Carolina if you drop the ball on your licensing. Most people assume they just need to register their LLC with the state, and they are good to go. And that is exactly why they get hit with massive fines or have their operations shut down completely. Here is the catch with South Carolina. The state actually does not have a general statewide business license. Instead, licensing is handled entirely at the local level. That means every single city, county, and municipality has its own confusing maze of rules, rate classes, and required permits, depending on your exact industry and physical location. Trying to navigate that web of local government requirements yourself is a massive headache. Your business needs to be 100% compliant at the local level before you make your first dollar. That's where Busy comes in. Busy completely removes the guesswork with their business license research package. They do all the heavy lifting for you by identifying the exact federal, state, county, and municipal licenses required for your specific address and business type. They hand you a customized package with the exact applications, filing instructions, and fee requirements, giving you everything you need to get fully licensed without spending hours deciphering local tax codes. This is non-negotiable if you want to stay compliant and keep your doors open safely. Link in the description. Use my link to get your South Carolina business licenses figured out through Busy today, and you'll also unlock some exclusive perks and discounts. Get your compliance handled first. Okay, first up, let's officially put this myth to bed. The idea that you can just go to one state website and get a single license for everything, yeah, that's just not how it works here. The reality is, getting licensed here is more like putting a puzzle together. You might need a piece from your local city or county, a piece from the state, and depending on your industry, maybe even a piece from the federal government. What you need is totally unique to what you do and where you do it. Now, before you even start thinking about any of those licenses, there are two foundational steps that every single business has to take first. These are completely non-negotiable. Step 1, you have to officially form your business as a legal entity, like creating an LLC with the South Carolina Secretary of State. And step 2, you've got to get a federal employer identification number, an EIN, from the IRS. Just think of it as a social security number, but for your business. And I'm serious, you should think of these two things as pouring the concrete foundation for your new house. You can't start putting up walls or anything else until that foundation is solid. It's the same thing here. You can't get any licenses until these two things are done. Okay, your foundation is set. Perfect. Now let's dive into the most critical part of this whole process, the thing that trips up almost everyone, really understanding the difference between local and state licenses. For most new businesses, it's really going to boil down to these two. You've got your general license, which comes from your local city or county, and then you have the state retail license. And believe me, they do two totally different things. I love this analogy because it makes it so simple. Your local license from the city or county, that's the key to your front door. It gives you permission to physically open for business in that location. But the state retail license, that's your cash register. It's what gives you the legal power to ring up sales and collect sales tax. You gotta have the key to the door before you can start using the cash register, right? And this table just breaks it down perfectly. The purpose is different. One is permission to operate, the other is permission to collect tax.
The issuer is different, local government versus the state. And the scope is different. One is tied to your physical location, while the other is all about your sales, no matter where they happen.
All right, so you get the what and the why. Now let's talk about the how. We're going to build your application playbook so you have every single thing you need ready to go before you even click on that first form. So here's what you'll want to have handy. Get your official LLC name and any DBAs you'll be using. You will absolutely need that EIN we talked about, have your business address and contact info for all the LLC members, and then be ready with your start date, a rough estimate of your first year's sales, and a good description of what your business does. Oh, and for that super important state retail license, the cash register one, plan on a $50 non-refundable application fee. Now, the fees for your local licenses, those are going to vary depending on your city or county. Okay, let's quickly clear up one more common point of confusion that always seems to pop up during the application process: the difference between your LLC's legal name and a DBA. It's actually pretty simple. Your legal name is the official one you filed with the Secretary of State, like Smith Home Solutions LLC. A DBA, or trade name, is just a more friendly public name you might use, like Smith's Handyman Service. It's the name you put on your sign, not your legal paperwork. And here is a fantastic pro tip just for South Carolina. For an LLC, you usually don't have to file your DBA separately with the state. Instead, you just list it on your local city or county business license application. And that's it. That's where it gets registered. So you did it. You navigated the system, filled out the forms, and you have your licenses. That's awesome. But getting licensed is just the beginning. Let's quickly go over the compliance checklist you need to follow to stay legal, especially when it comes to that state retail license. This table lays it all out. It's pretty straightforward. If you sell the business, the new owner has to get a brand new license that can't be transferred. If you happen to go 2 full years without making any sales, you're actually required to surrender the license. And if your business moves to a new spot, you just have to update your address. But here's the best part. Unlike a driver's license that you have to renew all the time, your state retail license doesn't expire. As long as the ownership stays the same and you don't move, you're good to go. No annual renewals to worry about. And this quote just nails it. I know it can feel like a bunch of paperwork, but getting all the right licenses is that final step that really makes your LLC a legitimate, real deal business. It's what allows you to truly get off the ground. And that brings us to the end. You've navigated the system, you understand the difference between local and state, and you know exactly how to stay compliant. You are licensed, you are legal. So the only question left is, what amazing business are you going to build?